So
you support
Maina meeting with Mr. President. But what more can the president do in these circumstances when Maina insists threat to his life? Is there really a threat to his life when it was established that prior to his exclusive interview with Channels Television, he was resuming work at the Ministry of Interior?
That there was a threat to his life is not something new. It's something that all Nigerians are aware. As far back as some few years back, while under the Jonathan administration, we saw, documentary evidences of how this man was shot. And even right now, just the Attorney General of the Federation, who testified not too long ago at the level of the Senate, is also claiming that, this pension cartel is after his life. So if they could be after the life of the Attorney General of the Federation, who is Maina that they will not be after his life? So in order for this man not to be wasted, I think this man has a lot to say. From what I see and what I can perceive, I think this is a man who is pained actually to, clear his name. And he wants to tell the president a lot of things. And I think he should be availed that opportunity. The government should provide security for Maina and bring him back to this nation so that he will face all Nigerians and tell us, let him bring those facts that are with him. Let's know. We want to see, we want to know.
Let's just listen to those facts again, if they are facts or his submissions. Let's just listen to those facts again, side by side, Maina and the AGF.
I recovered money for last administration, and I recovered money for this administration. Now, people don't know this. Let me explain this. Most people may not understand this, but let me explain for Nigerians, because I want the truth to be told, and I want Nigerians to understand the truth and know what is going on in Nigeria. Listen, I'm not afraid of anybody, I'm saying the truth. Now, our president, thank God our president stands for the truth. The unfortunate thing is that some people around him, whom he has given trust, are lying to him. This one I can attest to, and I can give you instances, I can give you documentary evidences. People portray themselves as if they are saints around the president. It's a lie, they are not. I recovered first, we recovered as a team, 282 billion naira cash. We recovered, aside from the 282 billion, we were able to bring information and caught 43 special suspects. 1.6 trillion naira cash, investment, and properties were recovered. Now, they have threatened me, they have threatened my lawyer, they have threatened my brother, sister, they have threatened us all that I will be killed. In fact, somebody threatened my family will be annihilated if I go and testify. Now, this issue is, I asked Mr. President specifically, Mr. President, if you really want to know the truth and you want to be fair to the whole nation, give opportunity for everybody to come and present.
Is as at 21st February 2017, Maina's issue, which has been confirmed by subsequent correspondence in my file, was indeed a work in progress. So the letter giving specific and clear directives couldn't have genuinely emanated from my office. That is my position.
So you hear the two sides of, should I say, the same coin? But what do you make of Maina's submissions? 1 trillion naira in investments, in properties, and in cash, he says, he could show to Mr. President. Do you think that this man should be trusted?
Okay, the issue of trust is another ballgame entirely. If Maina would have to actually give you evidences, you can't expect Maina to be out there. Let Maina come and fight his battle within the shores of Nigeria. Give him the opportunity. There's nothing wrong. And from the statement here, I can actually see a clear disconnect. It is actually impossible. Are you aware that Maina has been in this country for the past 2 years? Now, if a man has been in this country for the past 2 years and the Attorney General of the Federation is feigning knowledge, ignorance of the presence of this man, in this country, that is not aware, a man who has resumed job, who has been working for close to 2 years, who said he has helped to recover up to 1.2 trillion naira for the nation, I think there's a problem that needs to be unraveled. And this is a mystery. is a mystery that only the president himself can unravel. And I still want to recommend, as I earlier said, let a panel be set up. And I can even recommend those that should be members of that panel. And one person that has been trusted to have done it before. He is a man who never even gave a hoot about the fact that he was actually working with the SGF and those who are actually members of his party. In the person of Professor Yemi Osinbajo, I think as far as we are concerned, to the best of our ability, he has the credibility to unravel this matter on behalf of Mr. President. Unless some few credible Nigerians, you can't say within the land space of 180-something million Nigerians, you cannot get like 5 credible people to serve on that panel.
Do you think that this government is at crossroads with the Mainagate, since it has from the onset clearly wants to recover stolen monies and block leakages? Do you think the call for investigation will likely lead to a prosecution?
The call for investigation.
Do you think it will likely lead to prosecution for this government?
For this government? Why not? Why not? If the truths are there and people are indicted, why should they not be prosecuted? You know, what does investigation? Investigation is meant to either, clear somebody or actually indict somebody. And if somebody is indicted, why not? He should be prosecuted. The only thing is that we don't even know why the SGF right now and the SYNI is not, DG is not being prosecuted. But we want to believe that there are more people involved in this pension scam. Are you aware that a few years back we heard that 2 billion naira was found in the cupboard of a civil servant? 2 billion naira. Have you imagined what 2 billion naira will do for this nation? Are you aware that over 11 million children are out of school as we speak? And 90% of those children are from the north. These are issues that we should tackle. We should stop playing politics with this issue. It doesn't cost Mr. President anything. If he doesn't want to do it, he can delegate it to his vice president. And let this issue be trashed once and for all. Let's stop, being, a mockery of international community that issue as this cannot be tackled by relevant agencies.
Brilliant. I want to thank you so much indeed, Olawale Martins Egbiola, the National Publicity Secretary, Young Progressives Party, for talking to us on this very important issue, the Mainagate. Thank you so much indeed for talking to us. When State of the Nation returns, cultists surrender and repent in Imota area of Lagos. We'll be talking to the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State in just a moment. Stay with us.